What is up, guys and girls? Hurricane Liz here, back for another video with Kevin. And this week's episode, we cover the things we managed to cop during the week, especially Prime Day deals online. And guess what? I was even on the road all day Friday trying to cop some stuff. Did I get it or did I not? You're going to find that out and a whole lot more, including where you can find items locally without having to drive over there. You can check beforehand to make sure they have it. And if they have it, then you can drive over there. Now, I will say this much. This week, we will be holding a live session on Thursday. So we're going to be talking live about the things we copped from today till then. So that gives me 3 days to try and hustle and to get more stuff to show you guys how simple and easy this is. Now, if you want to know how you too can get all these products for you to just click and buy, click below to join our currently free Discord server. It is in the beta phase and you will get to see all sorts of deals and you will get to see everything that I'm buying in order to resell and how much money I make. So it's exciting. You'll also get to see everything that Kevin is buying and reselling on that server as well. And you know, I think I'm gonna make it a little fun. I think I'm gonna make a poll in the actual YouTube post to see, would you guys rather have me hit shoes this week or would you rather have me hit Walmarts and Targets for all sorts of rare items and then show you what I find? So I'm gonna make a poll in the YouTube comments and see what you guys actually choose for me to do. So make sure you take it. You decide my fate this Friday. So until next time, let me know how you like this video in the comments. Let's go ahead and jump straight in. What is up, guys? Hurricane Liz here with Kevin as usual. And this week we're going to hit and talk about what we actually copped online and offline. And I will say this much, we're going to hit both offline and online. And I'm going to show you guys a couple tips and tricks that you can use to actually find things locally in case you like to drive around, look for some stuff. Kevin, you might find this interesting. You know, Big Rob, my assistant, he and I drove around all Friday looking for shit to cop. And we did not come out empty-handed, but I will say this, we hit about 6 Walmarts and 6 Targets and picked up absolutely nada at Walmart. But we caught some Luigi's, which I'm looking at. They're right over there in my closet. Some Luigi's and some Mario Circuit Kart training. So that was a heck of a lot of fun. Have you actually ever yourself tried local cops? I know it's COVID and all, and you kind of like are a introvert in some regard.
Yeah, well, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually based in San Francisco. So the city of San Francisco is actually like majority of it is still shut down. So I haven't had the opportunity to do any local cops, but I do see some of your successes. So I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that you should be jealous, Kevin, because I had to ride in a freaking car with Rob for about 8 hours. It was not that fun. That's nothing to be jealous about at all whatsoever. And, you know, I'm going to start showing a couple things that I found. But first of all, I wanted to show you guys a couple things that are red hot right now that if I saw at any Walmart, I would pick up every single one. I found 0. And I'm going to show you a little nifty website that we actually use to figure out ahead of time if our local stores have some. But I will say this much, sometimes it can be a little bit off. So let's go ahead and again talk about what we can find in terms of local bricks. And brick, for those of you guys that don't know, is a term that we use to describe a product that's going to be a quick flip. It's going to bring us just some lunch money or some money to be able to entertain ourselves for about an hour during our lunch shift. So these are bricks, and the site, which I'm going to bring up here in a minute. All right, so the site that we're going to use for this is this site called Brickseek. So Kevin, can you see my screen here?
Yep, perfect.
Awesome, fantastic. And instead of just beating around the bush, I've already got the actual product here that I would source all of that I saw immediately. And this is this 2019-2020 Panini Mosaic NBA trading cards box with Zion Williamson in the front. And all you got to do here is click on check inventory for almost any product that you want to look up. And I would enter my zip code right here. So I'm going to enter the zip code. Then you're going to wait a couple seconds. And then what's going to happen is once this thing goes away, you'll scroll on down. But for some reason, this is just like hovering over here. Let's see if we can find if it picked up anything yet. It has not. Here it comes. All right. And you're going to see that all these right now say in stock. So you can imagine my surprise when I saw that they were all in stock, and I was like freaking the hell out because these boxes sell each for about $300 plus on eBay. And you guys can confirm that on your end. Look these up. They are $300 plus a box. So I began to go to almost all of these. We went to 6 of them all together, and guess how many boxes we found? Zip. But I will say this much, despite the fact that it was inaccurate, I did find a lot of stuff on actual Target, which was the Mario Kart. I think it's called Circuit. This is it, I think. I'm not even sure. No, it might be this one of these racer ones, but I don't remember what the name of it. Oh, this one right here. This one right here is a bunch of them that I picked up. And what we can look up is where they have them. Okay, so let's look and see where they have them. And here we go. You will see that it shows in stock, but then the rest of them have limited stock. So these are probably correct. So I would go ahead and call these because these are selling for $99.99. It's listed here as $90. But Kevin, these Marios, you copped a bunch while I was out copying these in store. I think I picked up a total of 4 Marios in store, and I also picked up 4 Luigis online and 2 Marios online. So I got quite a few of these. I went pretty heavy on these because I know they're going to be hot for Christmas. But while I was in the store, you were picking these up online. Is that right?
Yeah, no, that's right. I too think these are going to be pretty good come, holiday season. I was actually able to just buy them on Amazon Prime. So I actually have 2 Amazon Prime accounts. So I was able to pick up a set of each. So I have I have a set of the Mario and Luigi, and then I have an additional set of the Mario and Luigi that I think, right now, I think they're selling for pretty good on eBay. I think you could probably get 150 to 180, but I think if you just hold it for till Christmas time, I think it's going to be a good seller for sure.
Right, absolutely. And I finally figured out how to turn off my phone so we won't be interrupted by that. But this is what I got, and this is the site that I wanted to show you guys in terms of if you wanted to actually cop things at the local stores. Now, obviously, the way that Kevin mostly does it because of the fact that he's stuck in his house because he's in San Francisco. And obviously, I'm in Florida where all the Floridians are just absolutely batshit crazy, and we're already going out. Everything's open here, clubs, everything you can imagine. Anything you want is open. We're out in the store. We're like just buying everything up. So let's move from the actual bricks or the stuff that you can buy in store to stuff you can buy online. And I know that Kevin did have a big week picking stuff up, as did I. So Kevin, you want to go into some of the things that you've been picking up, especially let's first start out with your regular pickups. Let's talk about dumbbells, and we'll switch over the screen share to you. I've given you the name, the Bowflex King is what it is. So despite the fact that you've been rocking Crocs, I think I have a picture here. So I'm going to make sure I share it with people here. You've been rocking the Crocs all over the place. You were really sad that you didn't pick up those Biebs ones, but you've been rocking the Crocs, but you are known as the Bowflex King. So that's kind of a cool name. And so as a result, there are, and I've seen dozens and dozens of different styles as well as accessories for the Bowflex, and you've managed to kind of come up with the best things to pick up all Bowflex, which are commonly readily available. And before I flip over to you, Kevin, I want to show people where we get the ideas or where these actual products are flying right in front of our face for us to pick up. This is our absolutely, at the present time, it's free for now, server that we use in order to find all these fantastic deals. So you'll notice that on this server, it's like I said, for now, it is free. So if you want to check it out, for free right now. It's free. It's in beta. We're testing it out. There's rooms like this one called Nova Flips, where today there was already 2 drops here, Kevin. There was this Ursula doll, and there was this Snoop thing that comes out in 30 minutes. Both projected to resell at a pretty good amount. Snoop's 80, resells at 200. Ursula was 130, resells at 200, and the pin was 30, reselling at 50. Now, in addition to that, we have several retailers like Amazon, Walmart. You can see here's the little Luigi, or here's the Nintendo Switch, Animal Crossing, and also Target's on here too. Here's Pokemon cards. We got everything that's pretty hot. I also post the things that I'm copying, so you can see what I'm copying. You can see what Kevin's copying. Earlier, I copied these, which we're going to talk about in the next episode of this. But I'm in there, and Kevin, how do you like the way the group's forming? I think we've got already about 166 people. How do you like it so far?
Yeah, I think the group is actually like really user friendly. It's pretty well structured. Like we have very specific retailers. Whether you want to do Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, everything is very clearly laid out. And I think the best thing is these are all things that we're personally copying. So there's not a lot of fluff in there. These are like things that we've curated to say, hey, I think this is going to sell. Obviously we don't know for sure, but based upon our experience, I think all these products are going to do really well, come Christmas time, come like Q4.
Fantastic. All right. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I will put a link in the description below about that. And then let's go on and move over to Kevin now and talk about what dumbbells he recommends, because he is the Bowflex King. Awesome. So tell us what we're seeing here, Kevin.
Yeah, no, awesome. So I've been dubbed the sort of like Bowflex King, just sort of like the dumbbell weights king. And I'll show you guys exactly why. I mean, if you guys can see my screen here, This is very similar to a Bowflex. It's like the other second major competitor brand. It says purchased 8 times, and I'll just quickly scroll through this. This is purchased 7 times, and these are the actual Bowflexes I purchased 4 times. And keep in mind, this is just one of my Amazon Prime accounts. On the other Amazon Prime account, there's a bunch of other purchases. So kind of like break down, when quarantine first hit, obviously California in general just got really hit hard with shelter in place. Obviously, no one was going to go to the gyms. So these were all the rage back in sort of like July and August. And, they still are selling fairly consistently. You guys can see the prices here, new and used. $615. Like, this is from third-party sellers. That's pretty insane, right? So these actually, if you're able to jump on our server, we'll give you an alert when they're on sale for about, they're actually $299 retail. So this is an item that is extremely profitable. I don't see you having any issues being able to flip this for about $550. $450 to $550 is sort of the range that I would feel comfortable of this selling into. And again, proof is in the pudding. Look, at purchased 8 times. I don't just have a bunch of these dumbbells sitting around in my house. Well, I technically do. I always keep a stock of inventory because I'm able to flip them. I'm able to flip about 2 or 3 every single month. So this is a great product. If you guys just take a look at it, this is the dumbbell. This is the 2020 model, which some people may ask you. It just means that they're expandable. Technically, they're all expandable, and I'll show you. So this is a good one. Retail is $299. If you guys see this for $299 on the server, this is a must cop in my.
And Kevin, there's 2 things I want to say about the dumbbells. Is that obviously still a lot of people not going to the gym, even though gyms are open in Florida, like everything else is open. But there was an article that recently came out that there's other reasons that there's actually a dumbbell shortage. So I imagine that going into Christmas, this is going to be a really excellent gift for a lot of people, especially with New Year, New You, and all these bullshit resolutions, those things.
Yeah, New Year resolution. Yep.
So a lot of people are going to give these and cop these for Christmas gifts. So I think that the price is probably going to rise even more. And again, this is not a case of lunch money. This is a case of car money. So if you have a car, if you can put 3 of these, you've got your car payment. So that's almost like life-changing money when you can have an extra $500+ in your pocket. Let me ask you a question. Now, I've seen a bunch of just like kettlebells pop up for Bowflex, and I've seen a couple of the stands pop up. Are any of those worth copying, or should we just stick to these actual dumbbells?
I actually checked on the kettlebell pricing. My sort of like reference point is always sort of eBay. So eBay was the kettlebells. I think they retail for about like $199. I was seeing them only for about $220, $240 on eBay. So that for right now, I'm going to say hold off on. Obviously kettlebells it's a great piece of workout equipment. I'm just not sure it's as lucrative as one of these like dumbbells. So I would say stick with any 3 of these dumbbells I'm about to show you right now. So this one is the 2020 model. It just means that it's expandable. This is a white. So this one, the color is just white. It's actually the exact same thing, except that these actually expand. So it says up to 50 pounds. These actually can go up to 90 pounds if you buy the expansion set. So depending on which dumbbells you buy, you just have to buy sort of like the right adapters. So this, again, if you see these prices, $590 from third-party sellers. This model right here, it's a little bit more expensive. I think out the door, you're probably looking at about $320, $330. I think that's what the retail price is. So anywhere around that price range, it's still a good cop. And again, you're going to be able to sell it for about $450 to $550 pretty easily.
Fantastic. I've actually copped about 4 to 5 of these. I lost track, but I also sold them. I think I still have 1 set in stock, but I haven't tried to sell that yet.
Yeah. So this final one, these are probably the most exclusive ones. They've actually only recently have gotten back in stock. And when I say recently, I mean like a few days ago. So this is one that I actually bought 2 additional ones on my other account. So I'm up to 6 purchased Bowflexes. So these ones, I think these ones, you should not price them below $550. I was easily able to sell one of these for $600 handily. So I haven't gotten any yet because I've just ordered them. But when they come in, I expect these to be pushed pretty fast. So those of you like selling locally, I think Craigslist is obviously a good option. I would say these are pretty heavy. You probably want to put them. I mean, ideally, you don't have people come to your house, but if you could just wheel them out to somewhere around your neighborhood. I think these are just great local sells, local flips. If you're looking to flip these online, obviously they're extremely heavy. They're 100+ pounds. If you sell them on eBay, you should expect to factor in shipping for about, I don't know, probably $80 to $100 shipping. So just make sure to keep that in your calculations when you're doing these. But Bowflexes, Power Blocks, any sort of dumbbell weights by these two major brands, they're big sellers, and I think they're going to do really well. Even as like winter's coming up, these as gifts, they're pretty crazy. I had one person actually purchase a set of Power Blocks, and they said that it was going to be a birthday gift for someone. So these make amazing gifts just because of the rarity and just because of really just like the need, right? Everyone wants to still work out when you're sheltering in place.
Right, fantastic. So that's awesome. Thank you for giving us a rundown of that. Now we at least have an idea of which dumbbells to cop. Obviously, I've seen dozens and dozens of dumbbell opportunities pop up on our Discord server, which you can grab the link for below. Again, it's free right now when we're in beta. Now let's talk about a couple cops that we both had. One was a Prime Day cop. So I got it right here. You guys can see this Garmin watch. Nice. I don't actually really know how much this sells for. Have you actually looked it up, Kevin?
I think it's at least $250, right?
This watch, what was the price? We got it at
I think it's $160, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check right now.
$170 or $160 for this actual watch. And I'm looking it up online, and I'm basically seeing that it's at about $370 to $400.
Okay.
So nice. It's going to be a pretty quick flip on that one. Now, one that I wanted to kind of give everybody an alert about that we both got baited and switched by Walmart. Both Kevin and I did. So let's talk about this one and why I'm so upset. Let me just show you what we were victim to, a scam from Walmart themselves. You guys will notice this is a Wheaties box with Serena Williams. And when I copped this, I was freaking totally excited. So this is why I was so excited about it. I picked this up online. It was a LeBron Wheaties box. I bought these. I bought the maximum that they let me buy, which is 5, thank God. Because then I got a huge surprise. I got this awesome U.S. athlete on the cover of the Wheaties box. But I wanted LeBron, right? I wanted LeBron. But I will say this much. These are available locally inside of your Walmart. So if you get a chance to go through the cereal section, you can pick these up. These guys are selling from about 20 to 30 is what I've basically seen. There's a couple low ballers, but I mean, look at this, $70 best offer accepted. This one says 10, this one says $12.50, this one says 17, but they're selling for about 20 plus. You'll see that they are going to go up gradually in price, and people are not eating them. These are for a collection. So as you saw, Walmart baited and switched me. I'm going to return this shit because I don't want to keep this garbage. I'm not going to eat. I don't eat that crappy cereal, and I certainly don't want to have 5 boxes of Serena Williams Wheaties. Like, I don't think anybody gives a crap about them. Let's look the Serena Williams up, see if it even sells.
Yeah, we definitely got scammed. I personally bought 2 of them as well, so.
It's worth a whole 6. Like, this should go back. It says very rare. I doubt that. Even though they're starting to come up for 15. I mean, maybe they are very rare. I don't know, but I don't think that many people are buying them. After all, there's only 8 results showing as sold. So that stuff is going back to Walmart. Not going to keep that thing. Not going to have it. All right, so hopefully you guys got a bunch of things that you can actually resell. And as I said before, if you haven't already joined our actual free at the current moment beta server, click below to sign up for that, and you'll be taken into that. Now, I do also want to remind you guys, I will be running a poll here for next week to see if you guys want to either see me stay indoors and cop, or if you want me to get out there to Walmart and try some of that, or if you want me to even cop some shoes. So I could do any one of those. I'm going to run a poll to see what you guys pick so you can tell me what to do this Friday, because all last Friday, like I said, I spent out on the road and I managed to get a bunch of these. So we'll see what I can get on the road again. So thanks so much. And incidentally, Kevin's internet went out, and luckily we were just about done with everything that we had on the actual agenda. So again, let me know how you guys like these actual videos, what else you would like to see. But remember, getting into that group for now is free. So click below to sign up for that Discord group. There's already almost 200 people in there. So I will see you guys in there. Take care.